Hey friends, my name is Colby Sharp. I'm a fifth grade teacher in Michigan, and I'm so excited to talk to you about the book that I just finished today at school at lunch. It's so good, but before we get started, I want you to let me know down in the comments below. Tell me about a book that you put off reading, that you wanted to read, but for just some reason it never made it at the top of your pile, and then you read it and you were like, what was I thinking? Because today's book is like that for me. So let me know down in the comments, a book you put off, maybe other people were reading it, and then you read it and your mind was blown, and you're like, why didn't I read this earlier? All right, let me know down in the comments below. Time to talk about the book. Are you ready? Let's go. A few years ago, I read Allie Benjamin's The Thing About Jellyfish, and I loved it. It was amazing. It blew my mind. I loved it, and I book talked it, and I shared it with every reader that I could. And I said, I can't wait for her to write another book. I'm going to read it immediately, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. And then, fast forward to 2019, the Next Great Paulie Fink comes out. And I saw the cover, I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. It's from the author about the thing, from the author of the book, The Thing About Jellyfish. I have to read this immediately. And then life happened, and I read lots of other books, and this book was always in my pile, but for some reason, it never made it to the top. Well, it finally did, and I loved it. It might be my favorite 2019 middle grade novel. This is a book that I would have loved when I was a kid. If I was a fifth grader and my teacher read this aloud, I would have been captivated from page 1 to page 350, whatever. It is so good. It is a story of this group of kids called the Originals and the new student that they get, Caitlyn. And Caitlyn enters this school in this small town in New England. Small town, small school, 10 kids in the class. They're 7th graders. The school started as kindergarten, just kindergarten. And then the next year, kindergarten first second. And now they have all the way through 7th. And the story is about those oldest kids. They're called the Originals. They were the original students in the school. And Caitlyn gets to school and everyone is super disappointed on the first day of school because Paulie Fink, the legend, the person that everyone is talking about, all of their stories from the last couple of years of school are centered around Paulie. But now he's gone, and Caitlyn's there. She doesn't really want to be there. She misses her friends. She misses her school with lots of people. She's not really sure what to think of this school where most of science class is taking care of the school goats, where at lunch you have to sit with a kindergartner every day that you're buddied up with. Friends, this book blew my mind. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I had so much work to do at lunch at school, and I just said, it's gonna have to wait because I have to finish the Next Great Paulie Fink. And there was a moment in this book where I was so shocked and just didn't see it coming. I probably should have, that I got online and I got on social media and I sent the author a message because I'm like, listen, I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. And my kids came back from lunch and I had to book talk it and I sold it. They all wanted to read it. Friends, if you have not had the pleasure of experiencing the Next Great Paulie Fink, it's time you change that. I hope you love it as much as I do. Have a wonderful day and happy reading.